I'm getting ready to go to my daughter's. I have a present for her. Well, she knows what it is, but her brother gave her baby cam. Not sponsored. 2 of them. There's 2 in this package, and a little monitor. So I forgot when I was talking to her on the phone earlier. I forgot that I had that, and I was thinking about just not going up there today, but hold on. I'm not ready yet. I gotta put my microphone on. I gotta get gas. I'm not working today. I'm just driving to my daughter's. It's gonna take me a little bit. It's an hour drive up there, but I have to get gas, and I think I'm gonna go to the car wash. Let's see, I'm gonna put this right here. Hopefully I don't forget to take it off. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not gonna work today. I was gonna work, and as usual, I got out late. And my daughter called, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna go up there or not. So I decided I'm gonna go up there because I forgot that her brother gave her this brand new Motorola, not sponsored, baby cam setup. I've been looking on Amazon for the longest time, and I could not find the right one. I was trying to find one that, I'm glad that he gave this to her. It's perfect. It's going to work fine because, it's free to her. But yeah, I was trying to find one that had the monitor and one you could hook it to Wi-Fi, to your app, so she can see if she's gone. She can, watch over. Do you like my name? Yes, I did notice you changed your name. Yep. I forgot to tell you that in Dean's Live. Yes, I like the name. Yeah. Are you sticking with that name now? Yeah. LOL, allegedly. Okay. All right, I got the microphone on. Was there something else I was gonna do before I left? No, I think that's it. Grace says I'm on lunch break right now. Oh, okay. Thanks for coming in, Grace. Yeah, I'm not working today. I'm gonna go hang out with my daughter and my grandson, and that's an hour drive. Plus, I'm just gonna go to the car wash, get gas, and all that. I think I'm gonna get gas first, and then go to the car wash. It was AW. Hi, AW. It's a nice day here. I'm kind of overdressed right now. It's hot in my car. My phone's probably going to overheat. Let me turn because it's hot. But it's not. It's 50 degrees, 55 degrees outside. I'll flip the camera around here in a minute. Yeah, so we were earlier when I was talking to my daughter. First, I wasn't sure if I was going to go up there, and then she was thinking of things that she could be doing at home. She's still trying to learn how to do things with baby. Your schedule never goes back to the same way, and she's always busy cleaning. She's kind of OCD in that way, so she's always cleaning and organizing and just fixing, and I don't want to say fixing, making her life better and the house better. She's always doing something. She's good at that. I wish she could come to my house and do that for like 6 months. Get my house organized, cleaned up. My basement needs to be cleaned and organized. But yeah, and then so I have a story. I'm not going to tell a whole lot about it, but my dad, he had to go to the ER yesterday, and he is okay. He had to be checked out. He couldn't get into the doctor's office for an appointment, and it was urgent enough that he needed to be seen, and he couldn't get into the doctor's until Wednesday. So he decided to go ahead and go to the ER. Let me get gas and I'll finish telling that story. But, well, I can still talk while I'm getting gas. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I forgot to charge my phone. I mean, my power bank last night. Hi, Fedora. Oh, shoot. I'm turning on. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm turning on my subscriber only mode. For comments, all you gotta do is subscribe and then you can comment. So yeah, my dad got hurt. He was working on his property. He was, I think, doing something with cutting brush or branches or something. I don't know exactly what he was doing, but he got a splinter in his hand, and he didn't know that he got a splinter in his hand. And this was, I don't know, a couple months ago maybe, when the weather was warmer. He was out there working and stuff. And maybe it's been 3 months. I don't remember. But anyway, he gets a splinter in his hand. He didn't know it, and his hand swelled up. And it hurt, and he felt sick, and it was infected. It was like really bad. So he went to the ER for that too. No, he didn't go to the ER. He went to urgent care, I think. Anyway, and my dad doesn't like to go to the doctor. He doesn't like to. So he waits to the last, till he just can't bear it anymore, and then he'll go in. But he they gave him an antibiotic, but they didn't find out what was wrong with his hand. I think they said it was, MRSA or something. They didn't. He found out later, after he was taking the antibiotic and some of the swelling, I think, went down. He saw the splinter in his hand. I don't know how big the splinter was or anything. Dang, Sonny. I'll have to subscribe. Yeah, Kaylee. But so he found the splinter, and he was able to get it out, and then solve the problem. But in the meantime, he was taking the antibiotic, and the antibiotic messed up his stomach. It killed all the good bacteria in his stomach, and his stomach just couldn't recover from it. And so now he has this something, I don't know what it's called, but that disrupts his stomach. And so now he was having a lot of different things going on, pain and discomfort and a lot of different things. I'm not going to go into details, but so that's why he went to the ER, and he has this thing. So now he's going to take more antibiotics, and hopefully he doesn't, it's something it's serious, because he's not absorbing any nutrients, and he gets dehydrated, and so it can be, he's got to be very careful. He's got to take this antibiotic for 10 days. But I'm sure it'll all work out. And I hope is my microphone on? I know I put it on me, but it doesn't always work. Let me go to my live. Okay. not. I know you can hear that, whatever it was. I don't know why I bother with these microphones. I really don't. See, the blue light's supposed to be on and nothing's on. Like nothing. Yeah, the blue light. There's two sides and it's not on at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with this one. Now it's on. I'm glad the gas station is not busy. Okay. Yeah, I've been resetting up my cameras outside. They've been down for like 3 months. The batteries died on them, and well, one of them died. I don't know. One of them, the battery's really low. They're solar. I have one of them plugged in now to the power cord and not to the solar. And so that helps. But I got one of the cameras connected back to Wi-Fi. See, I got a new router because my router wasn't working right. It was slow internet for some reason. So I had to get a new modem. And that was, 2 or 3 months ago. At least 2 months. Yeah, that was before Christmas. It was in December. Yeah, that's right. Because I remember it was right before Christmas, and I remember I wasn't worried about getting I had to send the old modem back. And I remember waiting for a couple of weeks until after Christmas. So anyway, one of my cameras was the one main camera in the backyard, the 24/7 recording camera. That one, it shut off because the battery wasn't charging, and I just said, okay. That's when I got the extension cord, and I got the wrong length. Then I had to get another extension cord. I just got the extension cord like last week. Was it last week or the week before last? I think it was a week before last. So, because I kept putting it off, and I found one at Ollie's because they're so expensive. They're like $40. So I found one for like $12 at Ollie's. It's rated for outdoors and all that good stuff. So anyway, so I got the camera plugged in, but they couldn't get it connected to the Wi-Fi. And I'm standing on a ladder, and it was, at the end of the day where the sun was going down. And I thought, because I had just set up the one in the front, and that was fairly easy. I didn't have any issues. I just had to figure out couldn't remember how to do it. So it took me a moment to figure that out. But and then I didn't have to get on a ladder either. The front camera's not. I can stand right there on the porch and do it. Dang, Sonny. Oh, thanks for the emojis, Kaylee. Oh, the chickies. Okay, now we're going to go to the car wash. See, I can't take my car up there dirty because I just have a thing about having a dirty car. I should have took this jacket off too, darn it. It's cool outside. I'm hot in my car. But I'm going to be in my car, so I think I'm going to take it off when I get through the car wash. Oh, Kaylee, did you see me comment in Dean's live where I went out the night before last night? I have it on video. I should do a short. Well, I didn't get all of it on video because I just went outside like I normally do. I should do more recordings. I don't know. But I come outside and I close the chicken pen door every night. And this was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. It's on the Sunday. And I just came home. Usually I'm at home and the pen door is usually closed by this time. I come out the door and all of a sudden I see something running out of the chicken pen. Now the chickens had already put themselves to bed, in the coop. And then the coop door, thank goodness, I've got it set to come down at a certain time. And that's a solar panel, and luckily that thing's working good. Running that thing. In the cold weather, it stopped working. There was a couple of days where it didn't want to open or close. But yeah, so that door was closed. But I think it ended up being a possum, and it ran out, climbed the tree, and turned around and just looked at me. Like, it was like, I don't know, 6 feet from my face. And I felt so bad for the thing because, I don't want it to kill my chickens, though, because I care about my chickens more than that possum. But it's still, a living thing. I don't want to harm the poor possum because it's just doing what possums do. Oh, thank you, Kaylee. Sunny #1 live streamers. Oh, thank you, Kaylee. So I was like talking to it, telling it, you can't be here and go away. Because it was like waiting for me to leave so it could come back. And once it's found the food, it's going to keep coming back. And then, who's to say that it wouldn't? Because, chickens can't see in the dark. And if it were to go, like, say the door didn't work or something, or say I forgot to shut the pen door at night, because on nice days I let them out. And they do have the fence around them. But, possums climb. And they climb the tree really fast, too. And the woman over there on the other side, she has this, it's like a wooden fence panel, but it's sideways. It's like propped up. She's not using it for anything. I don't even know why this woman has it. Anyway, it's easy for anything to climb up. So now I'm feeling exposed. I feel like my chickens are exposed. So anyway, I'm going to be making them a bigger closed-in area, and I'm just going to have them in that closed-in area, and so they won't have to be let out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to add to their pen. I just need to do it. I just keep putting it off. Well, I've been trying to find the most economical way, the most economical and the most not too tacky way. Anyway, I thought about getting, one of those dog kennels that the panels are already set up, they're already put together, and I did this before in a previous property. It had a fence around it, but there was one part of the fence, well, two parts of the fence actually, and those fence panels worked perfect. All you had to do was put them up. That's it. You didn't have to do any kind of installation. You just put them up and secure them to, whatever it is that's already there, like part of the house. One side was connected to the garage, the other part was to the other fence that was already there. Anyway, so that's what I'm trying to do for them. Just got to figure it out. I mean, I could also just buy some lumber and wire. I don't know. I don't know which way is the best way to do it. And I want it to be secure too, But yeah, so that was pretty startling that there was a possum in there. And possums, they're nighttime. Raccoons are nighttime. Most of the predators where I'm at are nighttime. And they're secure in the coop. Oh, I didn't finish saying that. So in the morning time, we've been going out there and shutting the pen door because I'm slow. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Even though they're in the coop and the door closes, I was like, well, a predator could be inside the pen sleeping or something. And in the morning time, when the thing opens up, the door will open up, and then the chickens will come out when they're ready to come out, and there could be a predator inside there, just, not necessarily waiting for them to come out, but just in there, going to sleep. But I don't want that stuff on my car. It happens every time. He's going to put it on my car. I don't want it. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, no, no. He's new. It's bug juice. There's no bugs right now. And it ruins the paint on my car. I'm scared of the car wash. Somebody asked me if I was scared of the car wash, and I was like, no, why would I be scared of the car wash? But I get stuck in here. There's a spot that I get stuck in. I have to have my wheel turned a certain way. It's just this car wash though. This location. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I was going to get out early today and go work. Do a couple of deliveries before I headed up to Kansas City, but I'm just shaking my head at it does this thing on my car where it'll automatically try to connect to Jeremy's phone. I don't have mine connected because I don't like it connected, but it'll always try to connect to Jeremy's phone, and it was still trying to connect. I just looked over and it was still trying to connect to Jeremy's phone. It does it every time. over here and I gotta wipe down my windows. Oops. Oh, that's loud. Oh, is it on XM radio? I wondered what that sound was. I heard static and I thought it was on my headphones. Let's see. Let's park over here by the towels. I'm not going to vacuum. I'm just going to wipe the outside of the windows off. Well, maybe the inside too. Maybe just the outside. I don't know. All right. Just wipe the outside off because that puts little spots on my window. Oh, there's no towels. Oh, here's some. I didn't see this cart over here. I forgot to turn the camera around. Yeah, I don't like dirty windows. All right, I'm almost done. Hopefully you guys can see out the window good. Didn't even use that one. We'll leave that one there. Okay. I do like massages. I haven't had one in a long time. You know, my daughter is a massage therapist, but I don't know. I wouldn't have her do a full-on massage to me. And her fiance is a massage therapist too. I just don't ask them because I'm not a touchy person. You know, I don't know. It just seems like that would be, unless it was like a neck massage or something. The last time I had a massage, I took a friend with me, and it was back in '99. Yeah, I treated my friend to a massage, and she didn't really deserve it. I just didn't want to go by myself. I paid for her to get her nails done too. Just dropped by to say hey. Oh, hi Charles, sorry. Oh, hey Share Bear. I saw Kaylee's comment and didn't read farther down. Guess I'm focused on what I'm doing. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, I'm not working today. I'm just driving to my daughter's house, and it's an hour drive. As a matter of fact, hold on, I'll be right back. Oops, what happened? There's no camera. What the heck? Oh boy, hold on. There it is. Last time it did that to me, it didn't come back. Oh, the one time I remember anyway, it didn't come back. Okay, so now we're on our way to my daughter's. I was going to, I don't know if I can do that because I was gonna let her know my ETA, but it's on my. Hold on? Let me try it. I'm gonna learn something today. Hold on. Okay. I think I was trying to. You have to have your map on, right? I muted my map, but I think it's going in the background, so it'll let her know. It'll let her know my ETA. All right, I had to hurry up because there was a big semi back there. I had to get over because that was exit only lane. Yeah, so I'm gonna be driving. An hour. Yeah, well, and it's a beautiful day here. My car says it's 47 right now. It did say 50 something, but it went down to 47. It says 53 feels like 48. I don't know what music is on right now. Trying to find something to listen to. I missed your lives. Oh, well, thank you, Kaylee. I did work yesterday for like 3 hours, and I just decided not to do a live. I just wanted to focus on what I was doing. Try to make as much money as I could, because I promised, okay, well, last week I promised Jeremy he could use my car around, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock he was going to use my car. Well, on Sunday, my nephew came down. His mom, my sister, dropped him off down here. They live in a different town. And so he didn't have a ride back. And, he wanted to watch the Super Bowl and come hang out with the family and his cousins and everything. And so he did that. And then the deal was to take him back yesterday. The following day he was going to spend the night and then go back Monday. So he needed to be back because he had to get ready for work. And so he had to be back around, I don't know, 2 or 3 or something. So I got home around, I think it was around 1:30, I don't know. But yeah, so I got out around 9. It seems like I got out around 9. Got home around 1. I think it was 1. And I did 3 or 4 offers, 3 or 4 trips. And it wasn't really that busy either. So I'm surprised I got that many. Because it was like not any color at all. It was the store I was at was yellow, but all the other stores were no color at all. This truck is just going to perfect speed to where I'm going to have to go. I couldn't go around this car, and now I'm going to have to slow down, I think. Yep. So, how are you feeling today, Kaylee? Now that Lucy, the car? Oh no, we can't pass you. Now they're going to speed up. Like they floored it to speed up with that truck or something. I don't know. That was weird. Maybe they didn't realize that they were going slow. I do that too when I come onto the turnpike. I forget that the speed increases to 75, and I end up going 70, and I don't realize it until someone passes me. Shay's going to be happy to have this little baby monitor. I'll help her set it up. She's got 2 cameras, so I don't know where she's going to put the other one. She usually has him in one room, but when she's down in the kitchen, obviously she takes him in the kitchen, but she's down there. She's in there, so she really doesn't need one there, but I guess if she had to take the trash out, well, then she'd have to take the monitor with her. Anyway, she'll figure it out. Oh, I wonder what they got covered up there. What's in the back of that truck? Cable Dahmer. That's a car dealership. Maybe it's car parts. It's all in boxes, whatever it was. I don't know why my camera looks crooked. My angle. There, that looks better. Stop it, car. Yeah, yesterday was pretty sure 76 degrees. Pretty sure. Record high. I keep forgetting it's February. It seems like it's like March or April. I mean, besides that little cold spell that came through for what, a week or a few days? Yeah, about a week. It's been pretty warm. You know, I was just thinking too, I'm thinking about that possum again. I put cayenne pepper in the chicken feed to keep, you know, other animals from eating it. The birds can eat it, the chickens can eat it, but mammals, see, chickens don't have a capsaicin receptor, I think. I don't know the right terminology for it, but the capsaicin is what makes the pepper hot, and they don't have that. Birds and chickens, they don't have that. So it's not hot to them, but I'm pretty sure all the other animals, cats, birds, mice, all those animals, it's you know, hot to them. Maybe I need to put more in there. This might not be hot enough. I put a lot in there. It makes my, like the powder, you know, it comes up and it makes my nose burn. But I bought a big thing. I buy the cayenne pepper from Sam's in those big containers, and I had one. I already had one, and this is where, like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, 6 months ago, I don't remember, I got the idea to put the cayenne pepper in the chicken feed, but I already had this thing of cayenne pepper, you know, that I would cook with. And so we were using that, and that ran out. I mean, unless Angel used this, maybe this is the second container, because the container is all gone. I just used the last of it today, and I don't know whether Angel emptied that container in the chicken feed already. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get more. Goodness. I hate when my car just basically slams on the brakes for no reason. I don't know why that car that was just ahead of me got into the right lane, because that lane ends. Unless they don't know that it ends. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, I can get over. Yeah, but, oh yeah, back the apps to download, Jeremy and Angel. Because you know that they don't have the apps downloaded. This whole time, I just had it on my phone. So I was the only one that would be able to see the cameras, but I don't know why I didn't think to send them the link. And maybe I asked them and they said, no, I don't need it. Maybe that might be it. But anyway, I sent them, because for my cameras, there's two different apps. There's two different apps, and it's just really strange. I don't know. I was having such a hard time. Maybe I was on the wrong app. I don't know. Not voice, but not the voiced. Hey, Mike. uh, Good to see you. Yeah, that's crazy stuff that happened last night when you were out, Mike. Craziness. I'm just driving to my daughter's to spend the afternoon with my daughter and my grandson, and see if she can get a few things done around her house. And I got these cameras, baby monitor cameras or whatever. And she's been needing those. You know, he's going on 3 months old already. It's hard to believe. Well, I mean, I would say he's 2.5 months old. 22nd, he'll be 3 months. And she doesn't have any kind of baby monitor, so she kind of gets anxious about that when she's, doing things in the house. Because they got a big house, and so if she was in the basement, she probably, or even the living room, she probably would not hear him. He'd have to cry pretty loud for her to hear him. And anyway, so I'm taking that up there to her. Good thing on my part that I just kept riding away. He came off as the type that would sucker punch someone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you could hear him just keep talking. He just kept talking. He just kept, as you were riding along, as you were, you kept going, like you said, doing your thing. And you could just hear him just keep talking. Huh. Yeah, that's a good thing you did keep going, because, yeah, he might have sucker punched you if he would have stopped. Someone's already angry. You don't want to, You want to de-escalate, not escalate. Yeah. I don't know what the helicopter is about. There's an airport out here. Maybe they're landing. I'm trying to see what kind of helicopter. There's a logo on it or something, but I couldn't see it. I almost feel bad for the guy. Probably had a really crappy day and projected, but that doesn't excuse his behavior, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's a helicorter. Oh, yeah. Helicorter. My uncle used to be a helicopter pilot. He owned an airplane. He had it parked in his driveway, but he was always so busy. He never took us in the airplane. It was, one small little airplanes. It wasn't like a big jet or anything. It was like the size of a car. And I remember him saying when I was a kid, well, I'll have to take you in not the helicopter. I'll have to take you in the airplane sometime. And I'm like, okay. And then he never did. And then they moved to Texas. Him and my aunt, they moved to Texas, and then he became a helicopter pilot down there. And I never visited them down there. Now he's sick. He's not doing good at all. So never did get to ride in the airplane or the helicopter with him. I think he used to do like, what is that on my window? I think he used to do like, tours, helicopter tours or whatever, rides, touristy stuff. They lived in San Antonio area. I guess there's a cop up here. That car was going really fast and then got right there and stopped, pretty much. Now they're speeding up. Highway Patrol just passed on the other side. I'm surprised they didn't stop at that truck that's on the side of the road. Huh. Okay, I don't know how far we are from my daughter's, because that's on my live phone. Doesn't tell me. without me going to my app. So I would say we're probably 30 minutes. Just an estimation. 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, I made a roast last night in my crock pot, and I let that thing cook on high. Let's see. Well, I set it for 12 hours, but I think it cooked for like 11 and a half hours. And that thing was so yummy. It was a chuck steak. It was yummy. Then I added sour cream to the, the broth. It's so yummy. That guy's swerving. Let me just get around you, guy. You okay? Hey, Gary. I'm going to my daughter's house. I feel like you're on the same road always. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. When I'm on the highway, this is usually the highway I'm on. Yep. Willie Nelson you are. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter lives an hour away from me, so we're like, I don't know, 25 minutes away from her house. And I'm not working today, so I just decided to go ahead and do a live as a driving up here. I mean, I've done lives plenty of times driving up here. It's just kind of a nice little drive, and I can hang out with you guys while I'm driving. Oh yeah, the snow's melted. It's totally melted except for, in parking lots where they piled it up in one humongous big pile, and but even those are melting. They might be melted all the way too. I heard there's more snow coming, not here, but to the west of me, like Colorado, I think, maybe Utah, Salt Lake area, maybe over in the mountains. Not here though. Here, not you. You got nothing. Yeah. Hi, do you still do Spark? Yes, I do. I do, Denise. Yeah, I do. I still have the DoorDash app, but I don't really do DoorDash too much because I can't get on there, and I don't really try to get on there very much because I'm busy enough on Spark that I don't really or when I do turn DoorDash on, I just can't get on there. Okay, so this car is just going to ride right next to me. Just ride right next to me, block me in as I get up to this truck, and then I won't be able to pass the truck at the speed I was going. I feel uncomfortable when you're driving and a car goes fast. You know, they're going around you, and then they get to you, and then they ride right next to you. They don't pass you. That makes me nervous. I feel like they're, going to do something to me. You never know. Crazy people. People have the power. Yeah. That bothers me when people do that. That's the second car today that's done that. So how's your day going, Gary? And Denise? Okay, now this car wants to go slow. It was going fast. No, I forgot I got it in eco mode. I have no power when I have it on eco mode. Eco garbage, yeah. The only time I have it on eco mode is when I'm on the highway, because I really feel like when I got in that car accident, I had it on eco mode. I was turning left. I didn't see the car coming. A lot behind that story, but I did not see the car coming because of the hill, the angle. Anyway, the whole thing over there in that area of town. But anyway, I really believe if I would have had it in regular, normal mode, I would have been able to get out of the car's way because I pushed the gas. I remember pushing the gas thinking, oh shoot, I'm going to get hit. Let me hit the gas. And it just didn't go nowhere. So the only time I ever drive in eco mode is when I'm on the highway. And a lot of times I forget. I forget to put it in eco mode. Let me see, how much miles to the gallon do I get? What is my miles to the gallon? 30.7 miles to the gallon. And that's in normal mode. Most of the time, that's normal mode. Yeah. Does she think you're famous? Are you going to party with your daughter? My daughter's, no, we're just gonna, she's gonna be doing stuff around her house. I come up here to watch the baby, my grandson, while she gets things done around her house. Pretty much. I mean, sometimes she'll go and run errands. Sometimes she'll go hang out and go like a birthday dinner or something with her fiance. That's what they did last week. They went out to dinner, lunch, not dinner, lunch. Things like that. Or, you know, it was her birthday, and even though I was up here, I did help her with Zai, but kids like you. You seem all right. Yeah. Yeah. Kids like me. I like kids. Kids like me. Yeah. You know I have 5 kids, Gary. I don't know if you knew that. You probably did. Actually, I have 6, but the 6th one was my stepson, and we, you know, he and after living with me for like, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years, something like that, he ended up going and living back with his biological mom. Sometimes kids don't like people. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, just gonna hang out with her. I got this. She's been needing a camera. What do you call it? Baby cam. And I had been looking on Amazon for her. I was gonna get her one. See this car? This is a car that sped around me about 15 miles back. They were going like 100 miles an hour. But anyway, I could never find the perfect one. I was looking for one that had the monitor, but also one that had Wi-Fi capable, so she could download the app and view the camera if she left home. You know, like if I'm there babysitting or whatever, she could peek in on him. Or anyway, and those were expensive. I had to be the right quality, it had to be the right brand and all that. So I could never find one. But the other day, Sunday, me and Shay wasn't there. Shay was on FaceTime, and she mentioned something about the monitor, and Anthony had one. He had one still brand new in the box. Because they put cameras all over their house because they have boys that, or kids, doesn't matter. They have children there that they're, you know, teenagers and things. My oldest grandson is 14, and my younger one is 8. He'll be 9 in April. So when they leave the house, they want to be able to keep an eye on them. So, or even if they're in their rooms or whatever, they just keep an eye on them. So anyway, they have these cameras, and they're always trying new things and stuff. So. And then Gary says the real question is, oh yeah, where is Nancy? I haven't even really been following that at all. I've seen something about it. I remember that name because I've seen it, but I don't ever like click on the headlines, or I don't ever click on the videos or anything. I don't I don't know anything about it. No, zero about it, except it's a woman that went missing. I don't know where it is. I don't know anything other than that. But that's a good question, Gary. There's a ransom? Oh, see, I don't know anything. I know zero about it. Wow. So they know where she is. I mean, they know. So she's been kidnapped? I thought it was just somebody missing. Because that's all I saw, missing woman and her name, and that's it. Okay, so they just showed pictures of the guy. Oh, wow. I didn't know that she was being held for ransom. I don't know why people don't ever want to pay the ransom. Just pay it and catch them. You know what I mean? Catch them when you pay them. Men went missing, 83. Man went missing, 83 to mention. Oh, wow. How about this one? Missing reported, right. Missing person reported, right. Yeah. I've been, it's funny that you say all that. I've been watching, lately, in the last, I don't know, week or so, a bunch of crime videos. Different types of, yesterday I watched one where these crazy people locked their child, 6-year-old daughter. Well, it was the woman, it was her daughter, but her husband, it was not his daughter. Then they had a 2-year-old, and the 2-year-old was his daughter and her daughter. And it was in the Nevada desert. I'm pretty sure it was Nevada, Arizona, Nevada, somewhere. And then hot. It was summer. It was hot. It was 105 degrees. And someone went there. And it was out. Like I said, out in the desert. And, out in the desert, it's kind of their house was it was a mobile home. Nothing against people in mobile homes, because I used to live in a mobile home. But it was just the whole thing. It was automobiles everywhere, furniture, toys, everything all outside, trash, everything. They had these sheds, and the sheds were pieced together. They were connected and built on, but they were just barely pieced together with just little things that he would find, I guess, or they would find. And anyway, they locked the 6-year-old in one of the sheds. Somebody went there because he wanted. There was something about working on a vehicle, and this person I think was working on a vehicle for this man that lived there, and he went there to go talk to the man about it, and no one was there, but he was hollering for them. He got there and he was hollering "Hey, hello, I'm here," and then the girl answered, and the person realized that little girl was locked in a shed, had a padlock on it and stuff. And so they called the police, and the police came. So it was something like that. It wasn't it wasn't. But I have watched the other kind too, where they're trying to figure out what happened to someone, who did it, and all that. How do you get that close to an intruder, 83 years old, and do that fishy as hell? Next day he was found 3 doors down, stabbed to death. Homeowner thought he was getting robbed, waited 6 hours to call police. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be on there's There's a lot of YouTube channels that do these. They get open record requests and request body cams, or they request the interrogation videos and things. And they get those and put them on YouTube. I used to do open record requests, not for that though. I would do open record requests for case, the court cases. There's another one I went to school with. The kid, he disappeared. Oh wow, Ruben Carinza. Oh, in Pittsburgh. Wow. Was it when you guys were young and still in school? That's lady made a video on it on YouTube yesterday. Oh. They don't know anything. He's around my age. Oh, so it happened recently, over the summer. Oh, wow. Wow, that's crazy. I'll look it up, Gary. Yeah, there's another one I was watching of, well, there's a lot of them I was watching. I don't really want to get too gory about it, but this, yeah, that was not a good story. I think I'm trying to think of one that, this girl set this guy up just because they wanted to rob him, and ended up, doing worse things. It's just amazing the lies that people will continue. They'll just continue with their lies. Is this the right road I'm going on? I really don't even know where I'm going. I have a feeling I'm going the wrong way because I don't have my map on. Oh no, I'm going the right way. I have my map on mute because it's on my, and I'm not looking, it's on my live phone. And I was trying to let my daughter know. I'll turn my camera around because I'm getting kind of close to her house. He borrowed it. His uncle's car. They found the car days later. I can't read it. It was suspicious he had mental health issues, though, but I think it might have been accidental OD and the people dumped him somewhere. Oh, that happened in his HS once. They were scared and drove around the hospital while the kid turned blue. Oh, wow, yeah. I've been in situations like that too, where well, not that serious, but, I was in the drug world for a while, and people would come over and they would get to this one person. Actually, this one person that my husband used to bring over, he would leave with him, bring him over, whatever. He ended up ODing, but not near me. But it was just like, wow, that could have happened, near me, and then I would have felt bad, and I would have, because people, they freak out, they don't want to get blamed for it. And I'm glad that never happened to me. I'm glad I'm not in that world no more. That's for sure. Because no blood or nothing in the car. Oh. When they put it on the news, the car showed up. Someone knows something. Yep, they sure do. Look up Ruben Carinza on YouTube later. Crazy. Okay, I will. And so you knew that guy. Wow, that's crazy. You went to school with him. Wow. I don't know why I feel like I'm going so slow. Going the speed limit. He was very kind. Oh. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah. You know, I had a friend that, it's actually at the time, my best friend's well, no, not at the time. My best friend, at one period of time, was married to this guy, and he was a friend of mine, and he OD'd. He was only 38. He was 38, I think. It's been so long ago. Yep, they found him. He went to his sister's house early in the morning, and she was getting ready to leave. She was going to work and taking her kids to school. His niece and nephews, and yeah, they came home later that day, and he was dead on their living room floor. OD'd. She was around 60, terminal. Our friend from work had been sick, and I thought about her last night, and she died. Oh, wow. She had been terminal. All but was so sweet. Mary Beth. Oh. Wow. That's my age. Well, I'm not 60 yet. This year I'll be 60. I've only had one friend who liked fishing as much as me, and he met this girl both into things. They both were found on the floor. So sad. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is sad. I'm blessed that I got out of that world and didn't end up, you know, in prison or the other. Thank goodness. And I'm blessed that my kids aren't into that stuff. You know, pray that that never happens. Young too, mid-30s. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a sad thing. Okay, I'm not far from my daughters. It would be worse if it was your kids. I couldn't deal with that. Yeah. Yep. I'm grateful. Nice blinker. Nice blinker. And they want to go slow. This person does not know how to drive. They do not know how to drive. They don't know how to use their blinkers. And it's not an Ultima, but it is a Nissan. It's a guy. If my, sorry, good day. It would be worse if it was your kids. Oh, sorry, good day. If my dad had dementia and was missing, I'd be driving around the block, yeah. That's sad. I hope the person is charged. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, if my parents live in the country, well, I mean, it's out in the outskirts of the small town. Might as well say country. So, I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that with them. Either my dad's 80. How old is he? He's 83. My mom's 78. And they're good. They live at home on their own. They're still living in their own house, taking care of themselves. My dad did have to go to the ER yesterday, though. I was talking about that earlier when I first started my live. That well, I'm not going to get into the story now because I'm almost to my daughters, but he's okay. He took antibiotics at one point, and the antibiotics messed up his, microbiome and his intestines and digestive system, and so that caused another issue, and so anyway, he has to take more antibiotic, and it's one of those things that it could be bad because of dehydration and lack of absorption of nutrition and things like that. So we got to watch him. My mom's got to make sure he's eating the right stuff now and taking his medicine. I told him to set an alarm for every 6 hours or whatever to make sure he's taking that medicine, even though I'm leery. I mean, antibiotics is what caused it, so I'm like, how's the antibiotic going to heal it if that's what caused it? It's a different antibiotic, but it's killing all the good bacteria in his gut, and that makes the bad bacteria be able to grow, take over. They didn't even prescribe him a probiotic either. That was what's confusing to me. Nowadays, they will tell you to either get an over-the-counter probiotic, but this medication is powerful medication. I was reading up on it. Anyway, so he's going to be fine. He's got to take this antibiotic for 10 days, 4 times a day. Is it 4 times? Yeah, 4 times a day, every 6 hours. All my friends' parents and my parents didn't get past 62, which is terrifying. Oh, wow. He was 4 doors down, broke in 2 a.m., got stabbed, guy called police at 8. Oh, wow. Some antibiotics make me sick as hell. Yeah. Wait a minute. Who is this? Oh, I wonder if that's that one guy. Usually they don't have anyone here. Someone's here. I think that's his boss. He's leaving. Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. I should have said bye already. Have a good day. See you soon. I'll be working tomorrow. Okay, bye.